just... Oh. Ow. I actually hurt myself doing that. Hey y'all, Spider-Man here. Except I'm a dirty liar. I'm Astro KW. Now sure you're all aware that my physical appearance may resemble a certain arachnid superhero that, while very familiar with, very popular in the general audience, kids and adults alike. And now on that note, we're going to be talking about my journey on how I got the Platinum Trophy in Marvel Spider-Man 2, 1 year later. Now if you're unfamiliar with Spider-Man 2, the video game, not the movie, don't get confused now. I'm just gonna ask ChatGPT to describe it for you because I'm physically incapable of doing things by myself. So Marvel Spider-Man 2. Oh, let me actually get the mic for that one. Marvel Spider-Man 2 on PS5 is an exhilarating sequel where you get to play as both Peter Parker and Miles Morales together. Oh, I read that wrong. Marvel Spider-Man 2 on PS5 is an exhilarating sequel where you get to play as both Peter Parker and Miles Morales. Together, they face off against iconic villains like Venom and Kraven the Hunter, while exploring an expanded Marvel's New York City, now including Brooklyn and Queens. With advanced combat techniques, stunning visuals, and immersive gameplay, this game promises an epic adventure for fans of the web-slinging heroes. Yeah, I hope that was a good enough explanation for you. Anyways, let's get into it. Okay. It's time! I don't think y'all understand how long I've been waiting to play this game, bro. This game was the reason I even wanted a PS5. Well, I knew I always wanted one, but this was the reason why I was like...
Screen reader, press square button.
No, I don't...
Initial setup, new game, vertical list, 1 of 9.
No.
Screen reader, press square button.
Please don't do that again. Okay, spectacular. Yeah, let's start this game. So I'd like to watch a recap of the events leading up to this moment. You know what? Why not?
Hey, Pete. I'm working on a college application, and it says I gotta tell them about myself.
More like sell yourself. That's the worst.
Nah, we ain't got time for all that.
Any advice?
Okay, so that was completely pointless, obviously, but I just wanted to hear that. Oh, wait, we're here? That's where the game starts? We're in friggin' Norman Osborn's lab. Am I Harry? That's not Peter. That's Harry! 2 years ago, and that's Kurt Connors! I knew the Lizard was in this game. But Green Goblin, he's being teased. He's gonna appear, right?
Be ready. Are you good?
I've been really trying.
Harry is one handsome young man.
This doesn't work. I don't have a lot of time left.
What? Fucking what? Honestly, I was pretty shocked at what had transpired just now. Not so fun fact, I didn't know at the end of each game, they were actually teasing Venom as opposed to Green Goblin. What? Well, can you blame me? The canister was having a green aura to it with Norman constantly looking at a sick Harry Osborn. What was I supposed to think? Anyways, we start off our spider journey where we find Miles Morales after the events of his own game, attending school. We see him try to write up his college essay until we're interrupted by...
I'm here!
Bruce Wayne!
Oh, brother, this guy's still...
I mean, Peter Parker. You know, the other Spider-Man.
A new teacher.
Funny. Never did I ever think I would refer to Peter as the other Spider-Man. Anyways, we see Peter teaching his lesson in physics until we're rudely interrupted by the giant walking playground, also known as the Sandman. We lay waste on him by dousing him with the iconic McDonald's Sprite and electrical toaster combo. So, they just... okay. I'm not gonna question it, because that was awesome. But I won't deny that made a lot of nonsense. That didn't really make a lot of sense. You know what? It's okay. It's a Spider-Man game.
Sand everywhere.
After the events of murdering the Sandman and saving a bunch of people from the aftermath of, well, sand, we're then introduced to one out of the two main antagonists, Kraven the Hunter, which also rewarded us with our first trophy of the game. Okay, title card right in my face. I assume Kraven is going to be the big bad. Well, he's going to be one of them at least, but the main big bad, as in like the final fight. And the main problem character of this game. Oh, would you look at that? The first trophy already. I didn't even have to try too hard. After that fiasco, Peter got fired. Like, remember how we killed the Sandman? He's not actually dead, by the way. Turns out Peter left all of his students to deal with the Sandman, and the principal wasn't too happy about that.
You're fired.
Shit. Peter, fortunately, doesn't seem to care too much. So why should I?
To be honest, I'd like to take some time off, but I can't really afford to.
What about selling the house?
I can't. I mean, I could, but I can't.
After a miniature trip down memory lane with the late Aunt May, Peter and MJ reunite with Harry Osborn.
Doctors haven't cleared me for MJ hugs yet.
Sorry.
Harry.
What about Peter hugs? Yo, it's Harry. I mean, I know we've seen him at the beginning of the game, but
I heard about May.
it's really cool that, you know, we're actually seeing him in real time for the first time in 3 games. Well, I guess 2. I don't know.
Being treated nice.
Harry then forces us into a flashback sequence that, honest to God, takes way too long to get through, for the game to tell us about Harry's mother passing away from an unknown disease. Oh, that's when they found out. After doing about a full minute of research, I learned that the disease that Harry and his mother have been affected with is called retroviral hypodysplasia. Retroviral hypodysplasia. Yeah. Don't worry, it's not a real disease if anybody's wondering. Following that tragedy, we find Miles trying to write his college essay, again, until Peter calls.
Hey, Miles, you busy? I need whatever it is.
Ooh, look at Peter!
Need some help with a babysitting mission at the rap.
Sounds fun. Fill me in on the way.
He was so eager to not do that friggin' report. Oh, look at Miles! He looks dope! Miles catches up with Peter to the raft where most of Spider-Man's villains are. At this place, we also find out some of the villains are being transported. I also unintentionally said something kind of racist.
Thought we were just babysitting Scorpion today.
Guess not. Is that frickin' Oroku Saki? Like, I don't know who that is.
Martin Lee.
What? I interrupt your Spider-Man Platinum moment to show you just how crazy what I said really was. So, yeah, hold on. If y'all don't know Oroku Saki, from the motherfucking Ninja Turtles, yeah, this is the guy. Oroku Saki, the Ninja Turtles guy, right? But it was kind of crazy because remember the Michael Bay movies? That's not who I was talking about. That's not what he looked like. Yeah, you see? See, you see why I thought what I thought when I first saw it. That doesn't. I'm not excusing it. It was still crazy, but I need you guys to see my perspective here. Oh my gosh! Don't cancel me, please. The babysitting trip at the raft ended up being under attack by a mysterious new group of enemies who were causing quite a problem for the Spider-Man. Fighting the new enemies, I learned about the new combat mechanic, parrying. I should have... Wait, what? Heavy attacks can't be dodged? Oh, so I have to parry... Oh... Wait. Parry heavy attacks when warning changes from yellow to red?
Whoa, those blades are sharp. You must be new in wagon.
Oh, right. I forgot.
Finish him.
Needless to say, I haven't really gotten the hang of this pairing mechanic, and you'll see me suffer because of it as we get deeper into the gameplay. Moving forward, we continue to watch the Spider-Man attempt to protect Scorpion and Martin Lee, when all of a sudden, through what seems to be like a tragic upbringing. Haley, please. I'm tweaking. I'm geeking over here. Miles unleashes new blue lightning abilities. What is going on? Is this...
Clear.
We got him.
No, Lee! Lee! You cannot escape!
You motherfucker. I don't know what you did to me, but I didn't appreciate it. So am I just Thor now?
I can barely control it.
Unfortunately for our heroes, they were unable to stop Scorpion and Martin Lee from being taken away. So, as a response, they begin a search operation to figure out where they've been taken away. Now, taking a break from the story for a little bit, there's something that I kind of did forget to mention earlier on after we defeated Sandman, but there are these like little crystal thingies that I guess you'll see on screen right now that you see Miles fighting it, or fighting a bunch of sand people, defending this little crystal thing. So it's like a little memory token for the Sandman, and we have to collect all of them throughout all of New York. And that does give us a trophy, so it hasn't gone completely forgotten. It was just, I forgot to tell you in the heat of the moment. Ugh. There we go.
Maybe I'm being paranoid, but everywhere I go, I see them too. Work, the corner store, in the park. They're tracking us.
Marco was really freaked out. Wonder if whoever was following him is still out there.
Okay, so I come to the realization that I actually did forget about a trophy that I collected before literally right before the moment that we're at right now. So I was just thinking, why didn't I just edit it as I went through? But I kind of forgot to. It would kind of mess it up if I went back. So I'm just kind of making I messed up to show you that, this is the trophy I got. I got stylish for equipping a suit style, also known as when you get an alternate color and put it on a Spider-Man. If it wasn't obvious enough, this is my first time making a platinum video or a video like this. So there's gonna be a lot to do, I guess. A lot to look over, and there's some stuff I did genuinely forget going into. I'll try to be better for my next platinum video, but for now, I'm trying my best here, guys. So let's get back to the irregularly scheduled Spider-Man program. The next important thing to mention in this story is Miles meeting up with Aaron Davis, aka the Prowler, or I guess reformed Prowler. Okay. This is important because in this cutscene, Aaron gives Miles access to all of his tech stashes, And with collecting all of these tech stashes, we will get a trophy for it later on. Yeah, that's all I really have to say about this sequence. Move on, I guess. Now, as much as I would like to talk about Peter and Harry meeting up together at the brand new Emily May Foundation, it doesn't really help us at all with our platinum journey, so we're just gonna... Yeah!
Oh, hey,
Yeah!
I forgot to tell you. Some of our researchers have field experiments set up around the city. If you have time, check them out. I've sent you the locations, and your badge will grant you access.
All right, I'll swing by.
That call is actually important because just like the Prowler stashes, these research stations grant me another trophy for completing them all. So we'll be returning to these again later on. At this point in the game, Spider-Man, Peter, gets word from Miles and Genki that they notice something, what they refer to as safari pirates. We don't exactly find anything until... Huh? Interesting.
Okay. What in the...
Oh, so that's what this is. After defeating these troglodytes, we find our way to a separate base thanks to this bird-like drone. This drone leads us to another base. And after defeating the enemies that are here, we then check up on the other drone that leads us to yet another base. Big shocker, right? Exploring this new base, we find out that Kraven plans to hunt down other villains within New York. Not long after finding that out, we,
The best you can do. They said you were a killer. Imagine my disappointment.
Oh my gosh, he's dead. Yeah, I was gonna make an edit with Scorpion's death, but I felt like that was in kind of poor taste. Moment of silence, please. And on that note... Anyways, Peter finds out that Kraven's next target is Black Cat, so he sends Miles to warn her about her imminent danger. Ooh, someone has the portal.
Oh, that's a first.
The spider wants to play, huh?
Is it not working anymore?
MJ!
Thankfully, while working together to fight off some bad guys, they managed to get her out of the country to safety. Thanks to some sorcery magic, I think. Oh.
Au revoir, Felicia.
Thank you.
Wait, Miles not believing in magic before this? Did he just not hear of Doctor Strange? I'm really just now taking that in. Miles? Oh, what the fuck? That doesn't make any sense. Oh. Wow. Of course. Okay, fast forward and we meet Quentin Beck, who opened a new attraction in Coney Island called the Mysterium, and yeah, blah blah blah, Miles, DJ, music, mid, Coney Island stuff, yeah. At some point during our Coney Island extravaganza, we find out that Tombstone's actually working as a mechanic at go-karts.
Mechanic? And saving the day.
Huh. Well, good on him then.
Pulling me out, man. That could have been really...
Eventually, the hunters attack Coney Island because Kraven's next target happens to be Tombstone, as convenient as that is. When Peter's about to start Spider-Man-ing up, I get myself a very pleasant surprise. Oh right, I forgot. He just stays suited up. I get to keep the hat!
Which supervillain are you hunting this time? Mysterio? Tombstone?
Don't let the spider get in our way. Take him out.
Didn't expect to see me? Well, the feeling's mutual. One night off, that's all I wanted. But no!
Yeah, when you go through the Coney Island amusement park, you actually get yourself a prize afterwards, and you can temporarily wear the prize that you get. I think that's actually a pretty neat detail. This Spider-Man game is really cool, dude. Now, despite the fight we put up, things are getting a little out of hand. So much so that Peter may actually fail to save some people. Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry!
Harry?
Harry? Pete?
Yeah, so remember that dreamlike sequence that happened at the beginning of the game with Harry? Turns out the black goop that Norman gave him is giving Harry newfound superpowers. I was also very confused. I was also very confused and upset about Harry being Venom as opposed to Eddie Brock. If you guys don't know, well, Eddie Brock is a different character, obviously, who typically speaking is Venom. Sometimes he's not. I guess I've learned that the hard way, but still, yeah. I just wasn't really vibing with that. So yeah, I apologize. Sumimasen. After that fiasco, we took over as Miles, and while swinging through the city, he gets a call from Uncle Aaron, and he threatens the world to create more music with Miles.
NYC ain't ready for a Prowler Spidey mixtape.
Ugh.
Ah, the Manhattan Bridge. Can you believe they started building it in 1901? Finished in 1909.
Wow, it took him only 8 years? It took him 8 years?
It's just amazing the history that's in the city.
For how big the bridge is, that feels like it should have taken longer. Now, I showed you guys that part because, as I'm sure you may be following the pattern by now, whenever you do like miscellaneous tasks in the game that are introduced like most of the time earlier on in the story, you get a trophy for completing all of them. The picture I just took is one of the few photo ops that I must do to get a trophy. So we'll get back to it when we get all the photo ops done. Continuing this game, we get a phone call from the fire department that there are people still stuck inside of a building that went through mass destruction. While traversing through the building as a mini robo-spider, this happens. Fucking hell. No. Oh my god. That actually scared the shit out of me. Fuck ass rat. Oh my god. Scared the shit out of me, bro. Yes. We live in a world where Spider-Man, or heck, even me for that matter, gets jump scared by a rat. A fucking rat. Can you believe this shit? I can't believe it. This is ridiculous. Finishing up with this building rescue, we eventually find some occult members doing some kind of ritual that's very close to ending poorly.
Never even mentioned the flame. I just wanted out.
Then you should have remembered we all go out the same way we come in. Painfully.
Get out of here!
You never did like my smoking.
What?
Yuri?
Yuri?
Lowlifes call me Wraith.
This whole sequence jump-started a future side quest alongside Yuri.
No time.
So you're a vigilante now.
They made their choice.
This will be a new record. said it couldn't be done.
Oh my gosh, that was a crazy reveal for me.
Looks like Yuri took off. I thought she'd just need some time after what happened with Hammerhead.
What I'm saying.
Coming back with that suit and a name like Wraith? I should keep an eye on her.
Yeah, that sounds good.
On these cultists. I need more eyes.
After clearing some more of Sandman's memory crystals and other local crimes happening in New York, we continue into the main story where we, as Peter, meet up with Harry at the Emily May Foundation to do some tests on Harry's newfound abilities. See, once they discovered Harry has superpowers, the fellas talked about a potential superhero team-up, which is pretty much what's going on here.
I need a minute. Harry's got superpowers? This is all happening so fast. Wait, what's that? Looking sharp. Uploading info to the
Spider-Man 2099 Spider-Bot?
I'll keep an eye out for more.
Send me the data when you find him. I'll try to track down who made him.
Yeah, so I'm sure that if you've been following the pattern, collectibles and other miscellaneous activities all turn into a trophy that I'll get later on in the game, which also includes these spider bots. So yeah, I'm going to be collecting them here and out through the story. Maybe you won't see them, but you'll know when it's done. And yeah, that's it. Let's move on. At this point, we're trying to figure out where the hunters took Tombstone after they captured him. Thankfully, Black Cat had the intel necessary to tell us where Tombstone was. And Peter also decided it would be best if he tackled the situation by himself.
Miles, let me take this one. You're gonna miss your essay deadline.
What if...
If Lee's there, I'll take care of him. Spider-Man can wait. Miles can't.
All right. Just keep in touch.
So, we eventually find ourselves at an abandoned... what was it called again?
An abandoned foundry.
Sorry, one more time?
You said the steel foundry, right?
Oh, okay, thanks.
Anyways, we find ourselves in the steel foundry in an attempt to rescue Tombstone, until we get a not so pleasant surprise.
Man, what the hell?
Harry? What are you doing here?
Helping you out, Spider-Man. You're welcome, by the way.
I was hoping to do this quietly. Is this my fault? You go left, I go right. Let's do this.
I mean, if you ask me, Peter asked for Harry to come. I mean, Harry quite literally asked him where he was on 2 separate occasions, and Peter told him with no issue. So, I don't know. I'm not sure why he's acting surprised that Harry showed up, especially having new powers and whatnot. Also, side note, I got a new mic. Because, fun fact, the one that, this one that you're seeing right now, yeah, it's, dead. It broke. It's not dead, it's just broken. Like, it fell off my desk, quite literally, and broke, which is very sad. So I had to get a new one, and, for a while, like, really couldn't edit, make voiceovers. So, yeah, this video, whenever it comes out, imagine it was supposed to come out, like, 2 weeks prior. Just pretend for a second. As true or untrue as that may be, just pretend for a second, because it's kind of funny. Anyways, let's get back to the game. We get to the point of the game where we rescue Tombstone. And at the end of that little debacle, Harry and Peter celebrate their well-earned victory. However, Harry's suit catches a liking to Peter. No, like, it literally grabs him and seemingly takes his DNA.
Oh yeah, the symbiote's trying to go to Peter.
Not how this thing works.
It's sentient.
Nice design.
What do you mean?
Didn't you just... Huh. I guess I did.
Would you look at that? I guess we really are spider pals now.
We now take over as Miles Morales, and we take care of some miscellaneous activities as well. As Miles, we begin one of his side quests involving a music museum. You see, there's been an incident where a lot of historic instruments have been stolen, and we have to get to the bottom of this. You know, I'd love to tell you all more about it, but, no. This is a transition. Anyways, back in the main story, we're with MJ. What? Oh man, I thought they were done with those stupid MJ stealth sections. Like seriously, even Miles' game didn't have any. What gives? Why are they here? Anyways, the reason we're here with MJ is because all this time we were looking for Dr. Kurt Connors, and it turns out he's being kept here at this abandoned zoo.
You know this beast.
Hello, motherfucker.
Because this story isn't even 50% done yet, we fail to save Connors, and Craven injects him with a serum to unleash his lizard gene. And for obvious reasons, that's very bad. Oh yeah, and Peter also dies. No, actually, like, this guy's dead. Finished. Finito. Dunzo. Never coming back. Oh.
What happened?
I mean... I guess it does make sense. Well, ever since that whole fiasco happened with Peter almost dying, he kind of just rampages about, defeating hunters left and right with absolute ease.
Oh, Jesus!
Now that Peter has Harry's suit, we've kind of got ourselves a new problem on our hands.
So, the suit cured your...
Yeah.
Which means without it, you...
Yeah.
Oh, he's sick again.
Come on.
Yeah, because it doesn't want to go back to Harry.
I don't know what to do.
We need to find Dr. Connors. Except...
He's a drooling reptile right now.
Craven! The serum! He had it around his neck. That's what he used on Dr. Connors.
If we find that serum, we could analyze it, use the equipment here to engineer a cure.
And bring Dr. Connors back from the land of the lizard.
I'll start tracking down Craven.
He's probably already cleared out of that zoo by now.
Well, lucky for us. He left a piece of himself behind.
Oh, goddamn. I could just freely be this suit if I want to, but I'm still gonna have the other powers. Okay, well, I want to be Black Suit Spider-Man.
After claiming our third trophy for equipping the symbiote suit for the first time in the game, we continue the story searching for Craven. First spot, it kind of works. It leads us to this mansion, I think. Honestly, I don't know. I don't really pay attention to stuff. Long story short, we find out that Craven's been pumping himself with some sort of super soldier serum to get really strong, like freakishly strong. And we also meet his pet tiger, Dima. He doesn't like us very much. Regardless of that, we head to a nearby church since Spider-Man deducted that's where he would be. Lo and behold, here he is. So now that we have the serum, we meet back up with Harry and Emily May to run some tests on it before we use it on the lizard. Bad news is, the serum we stole from Craven had some sort of tracking within it, so it allowed the hunters to figure out where we were. Our massive fight ended up destroying practically everything in the building. Fortunately, Harry was able to run enough tests to allow the serum to be used on the lizard safely. And now we just need to find the big guy. Moving on, I dabbled with some more miscellaneous tasks and got some more upgrades with Miles. I then decided to continue the side quest involving the music museum. To bring you up to speed with what's going on, some historical instruments have been mysteriously stolen from the museum. Bad timing, since this museum needs a sponsor to be kept alive, and with all that's going on, he won't be able to sponsor this museum. See this guy right here? Yeah, that's the sponsor that we're talking about. His name is Darren. But now it's up to Spider-Man to get all these stolen goods back to the museum in time. We track down one of the trucks thanks to it leaving behind a certain substance easy for Spider-Man to track down. Unfortunately, the truck didn't have anything in it. Fortunately, someone left their phone on, so now we have a way to contact their big boss behind this scheme.
Phone. I'm not paying you for anything without it.
So there's something out there they're still looking for.
He kept it. He kept the phone.
So I found the second truck.
That's really funny.
Empty.
After grabbing some more intel and beating up some bad guys, we actually managed to get something back.
And those guys busted in. Yeah, he used that to record his masterpiece, Ornithology, 1946. You a Bird fan?
My dad was. I don't know much about old music.
This is not important to the story, but I just kind of wanted to include this anyways because I thought it was kind of silly.
Wow. All zeros is a number equivalent of password as a password.
So after some time, we finally get the deets on their new plan and... Wait, Darren? What the hell?
I assure you there's a very reasonable explanation.
Yeah, well, there better be. Now give me a second. I'm gonna drink some water. Absolutely delicious. Now, I'm pissed. I can't do this. I just can't do this. We do eventually get Darren arrested because he was the actual mastermind behind this mass thievery. His reasoning was something about his dad being the owner of the instruments or whatever. Yeah. Petty rich boy stuff. And now that all of that has been taken care of, they're finally able to open up the museum with no issue. And I think they found a new sponsor. To be honest, like I said, I don't be paying attention to shit.
Oh, there's our next trophy. My community. Because I completed a whole side quest, like a major side quest, I assume. There we go. It's been a while since we got our last one, so... yeah. This is exactly why I have to record everything to make sure I don't just get one and I don't get one off camera and it doesn't sneak up on me.
You know, I can't even like describe how upsetting it is for the fact that I actively said, yeah, I gotta record everything so that I don't forget nothing and nothing gets left out. No trophies sneak up on me. Yeah, I definitely forgot because I'm not gonna lie, there was a good amount of trophies that I got off camera. I think a good amount, but still I got some trophies off camera. As ashamed as I am to admit it, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna lightning around all the trophies that I got off camera once I finish with the story of the game. So once I finish with the story, that's pretty much gonna wrap up the video essentially. And yeah, so I'm gonna try to avoid that for the next time I make a platinum video. And yeah, I don't even know. I think I need to like look out a window dramatically or something. At this point, we've discovered something quite interesting. This task requires Spider-Man to follow a drone to get information on Kraven's supposed next targets. It's important I bring this up because I'm sure you can imagine based on the pattern that this is something that will give us a trophy later on once we complete all of them. After taking a trip to Jefferson Davis's grave and taking out some hunters in a secret base, we have Peter pull up to Dr. Connor's house to see if he's there. By the looks of it, he could have just left. It also seems that Peter wasn't the only one searching for Connors as the hunters run into Peter right outside of his house.
He sure is, but not the one that you expected.
You have no idea. Tell you how this is gonna go down. You leave Connors alone. Doesn't deserve this. Look out! Keep going after her to me.
After that embarrassing performance, we defeated the hunters and got more intel on where the lizard was located. Peter don't give a damn about Miles' life right now, so he becomes a top tier L-Mans and prevents Miles from scoring. With Miles switching to Spider-Man, he meets up with Peter to find the lizard. And when they do find him, this eventually leads to a big fat chase sequence involving the lizard.
Can't get close enough! I can! I'm one of them, remember? Bro, that's it! Pete! Alley-oop on 3? One, two, three! Alley!
Jeez.
He got away from us.
It's good, Pete. I saved the tracker. Let's go, man, before he gets too far.
No.
No?
He's mine.
You sure? He's got big teeth.
Out of pocket for that shit.
So now we're squabbling with the lizard. And, I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting cooked. So here's a compilation, a mini compilation of the many L's I took from the lizard.
Oh. Okay. You know what? Let me not even do this. I need more focus, just a little bit more. I don't have to push up with the... Because I want to freaking parry, but... Why did they introduce parrying into this game? This is so fucking annoying. My fucking god, man.
That didn't work.
Wow.
I saved you before! I'll save you again!
I see red and I instinctively try to dodge it. At this point, I hope this fucking lizard dies. God, bro. My fucking trigger finger's on the damn L2 button. What? Did I not parry that? God damn it! What the f? Can I see the game I'm playing? You. Bro's moving like Doc Ock right now.
Time for your medicine.
You know, now that I've won, I all of a sudden don't feel very satisfied seeing that he could have possibly died. Or he can possibly die.
And that there is pretty much a sneak peek on what it will look like if I ever rage in a video game. And I will let it be known, there's a possibility that that may come sooner rather than later. Wink, wink. Wait, hold on. I can't wink with this mask on. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge for a future video. Anyways, let's get back to the story.
Oh, there's another trophy.
MJ, I'm glad you called.
Before we continue with the main story, we help out Yuri some more with the flame-based occult. Yuri has been tracking these guys for the past couple of weeks, so we take them down in their base to find their leader. It seems like there are a few people who are trying to escape the cult, but some of the other members weren't very happy about it.
If you run away again, he won't be so forgiving.
Oh.
Trust the flame, for everything burns.
I feel like I'm playing a Batman Arkham Knight. I feel like I'm playing Batman Arkham Knight.
Burns.
So, as a response, we defeated the cult members and freed the hostages.
Good enough.
With some deeper digging, we eventually meet the cult leader, who's in a secret location. We do have to leave it to Yuri to find this secret location before we can finish this side quest though. So, let's continue with the main story in the meantime. So, we get back to Peter's house and bro just instantly conks out. Things don't take long to go south though, since the hunters conveniently show up to the house to hunt down Peter. And
I don't have to do this again.
That many guns.
yeah, this is another MJ stealth section. Thankfully you don't have to sit through all this, so let me just...
What the fuck? Yo, Pete, relax.
Miles,
Look up!
go after him.
Miles arrives at the scene to a Peter Parker murder sequence until Peter retreats into a subway tunnel. MJ goes inside the tunnel to follow Peter and tries to talk to him, but...
Don't touch him. He's still sleeping. Explains why he's not responding.
This is a horror game now.
Oh my god, please.
There, that's my exit.
Nice moves, MJ. You gotta get the fuck out of there. Jesus.
Hope you managed better than I did, Miles.
Well, Miles is Miles out for the count. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Searched the whole tunnel. He is gone.
For now. But he will come to me soon enough.
Peter soon wakes up on a bench, unaware of what happened the night before. He also gets info that MJ posted on Daily Bugle, essentially tarnishing his name in his eyes. He goes to Harry's house to check up on him. MJ's there, they argue. Harry gets angry since Peter refuses to take off the symbiote, and then Peter goes after Miles since he was kidnapped. Yeah, we're pretty much trying to speedrun this story at this point. Miles finds himself in an, at first, unknown location.
How did I get here?
Finding himself out of the maze, it turns out to be some sort of gladiator, and he's fighting his greatest enemy, Martin Lee.
They're having Miles fight Lee.
I expected you sooner. Where is the energy of youth, huh? Fight to the death.
To the death? Uh-oh! Thankfully for our sake, Miles abides by the Spider-Man rule of no killing. but he also delivers this hard-ass line mid-fight that makes it seem like he's willing to kill.
Spider-Man doesn't kill. You never fought this one.
Miles? I mean, that's true. He has never fought you.
With Miles defeating Lee, he tells him to find the other Spider-Man. He does. Martin then tells Peter where Miles is, and Peter darts for Kraven. Once Peter arrives, he and Kraven have the duel of a lifetime. I think. Like, canonically. This is supposed to be like a back and forth altercation, right? I don't know. They fought. And now that Peter's victorious, his symbiotic killer instinct starts to kick in, and Kraven accepts his fate. But Miles isn't really okay with Peter killing Kraven, so he puts an abrupt stop to it, and now they start squabbling since Peter's a raging monster now. With Miles defeating Peter, he removes the alien suit forcefully, and all is now good with the world. Mostly. You see, we still have to destroy the symbiote suit because it's like evil. But surprise, surprise, look who we run into. Harry Osborn himself.
Wait, does Harry know it's an alien?
My hero.
He bonds with the already Peter-developed symbiote and awakens the new big bad of the game. Since this is a Platinum video, I'm obligated to tell you that we got this trophy literally in between recordings, so it's kind of like really awkward.
Oh wow. I got a trophy like in between recordings, so that's just gonna look really weird maybe.
What do I do now?
So, now that Venom is here, we actually get to play as him for like 30 minutes. Causing havoc everywhere, killing baddies left and right, and... Oh, hi, Kraven! How you doing, bud? Okay, now that Kraven's dead, Venom then begins his plan to heal the world. He starts to infect pretty much all of New York City, and it's now up to the two Spider-Men to stop this madness. To start, Miles cooks up some sort of supersonic bomb, you know, since symbiotes are weak to sound. And in between all of this, we get ourselves another trophy to add to the collection.
Leave us alone. That's the Venom trophy. Well, there's obviously, yeah, there's Peter. Because like he's literally just been under rubble the whole time. Comes up, he sees all these people ripped, torn to shreds. Yeah, he missed all of this.
How am I gonna find you out there?
It's important to mention the fact that since Venom is healing the world, it got real Morales and Genki in a sticky situation. Now we have to save them.
That's Harry.
Where'd he go? We'll find him later. Right now, we need to save your mom and Genki.
I mentioned this because we complete a task of destroying a symbiote nest with the sound bombs. We have to fight off plenty of symbiotic creatures while surviving and keeping the creatures from doing too much damage to the bombs. Yeah, this is kind of a gateway to a future miscellaneous tasks that we have to do, where we basically do this exact same thing but all around the city. And go figure, we get a trophy from it. After saving the citizens, we cover more tasks for trophies, and then we get a phone call from baby girl. But she's in trouble.
Something's gone wrong with Harry.
What happened?
Well,
Hang on, someone's at the door.
Oh
kinda hard to
no.
explain. Just
I'm worried.
promise me you'll stay away from him, okay? MJ?
So now we rush over to the house to see what's wrong and...
Oh, he took off the mask quick.
Harry.
Pete. You look tense. Coffee?
Things don't take long to go south as Harry infects MJ with the symbiote, turning her into Scream. She kicked my ass too, just like the lizard did. But you're not getting a But you're not getting but you're not getting a L compilation out of me for this one. No sorry. That was embarrassing.
Oh, there's another trophy.
Hey, can you get my text? City Hall is bad, man.
Exactly why I'm recording everything, but
yeah, sorry.
it just may be a problem in the future. But
Complicated. I'll be there soon.
Do you think this is Harry?
maybe.
It has to be. I just saw
Let
him
me
in
just not
Queens.
do that.
He turned MJ into one of those symbiotes, but worse.
What?
She's okay. She broke out of it. Luckily, faster than I did. Connors thinks I had the suit on too long, and now some of it is left inside of me.
You really meant it when you said things were complicated.
One thing at a time. See you soon, Miles.
After dealing with MJ's scream, we then go tackle a new obstacle. You see, there's been a huge outbreak of symbiotes, and now we gotta go deal with it, and oh no. Oh no.
Miles about to unlock a new ability, isn't he? Oh no! Lee saved him!
What are you doing here? Are you alright? Spider-Man!
He's a good guy now. Mr. Negative's a good guy now. Oh no.
Said there was still some of this thing inside him.
Yeah, they did.
I see. I think I can clear it out of him. But only if I go to the source.
I'm going in with you.
Okay.
Thanks to this insane clutch from Martin Lee, he and Miles managed to save Peter. This causes Peter to unleash his Super Saiyan transformation. Or I guess anti-venom. So before we tackle our last objective of the game, we actually meet up with an old friend of ours, Howard. I won't go into too much details of what happens, but basically we take his pigeons out somewhere else where they could be happy without him, because his time is coming upon him. And this is a very heartbreaking side quest for those who have played the other two Insomniac Spider-Man games. So yeah, let's just give a moment of silence for the goat Howard. Rest in peace, my friend.
Oh no. Howard?
Huh?
Looks like...
No.
Oh, hey, Spider-Man.
Hey, sorry.
Don't tell me.
Take
He
all
died,
the
didn't
time you
he?
need. If it helps, it looked like he was at peace.
He was.
Damn.
He's finally on that adventure with his wife.
Rest in peace, Howard. Howard was an
Don't
OG.
worry, Howard. The flock is free.
Howard was an OG. Helped him in all 3 games, and he passed away. Damn.
Moving on, we're about to deal with Venom and take him down once and for all. But Dr. Connors does tell us some unfortunate news.
You need to know. Harry's gone. Host and symbiote are perfectly fused.
Oh shoot.
I'll find a way to save him.
You can't. But you can still stop the symbiote.
How?
By killing the host.
Oh.
Please. Save my boy.
Oh my gosh, that's rough. That's actually rough. Oh, this is gonna be tough, dude. Like, I'm already feeling it, and I'm like, man, I don't want to kill Harry. I don't want to kill Venom either. Because, whoa. Say, because Venom's cool. I like Venom. I don't want to kill him.
So now the stakes have risen tenfold. But regardless, it's time to end this. Okay, y'all, I just wanted to drop my Astro KW hot take of the video and say that honestly, this suit isn't that bad. Now, I know what you're thinking. Bro, what is wrong with you? This suit is absolute garbage, or something along those lines. But look, I don't think it's that bad. I think the reason why it may be an undesirable skin, or suit, I should say, is the hair sticking out. Cause I won't lie, this shit is not it, bro. This is not it, bro. Miles, pack it away, bro. Like, get the top part, like, just put that back on top, and it's a fine suit. Just get rid of the hair, man. The hair bugs me. But yeah, that's it. Let's get on to the final fight of this, and end the main story of Spider-Man 2.
Oh my days!
It's not an alien, is it?
It's time for a Miles Morales original, you know?
Ew!
One of one.
So, to conclude this story, we chase Venom around the city and take his glorious meteorite. You see, this meteorite in question is actually the key to defeating Venom. Venom also needs this meteorite to engulf the city in symbiote. So, that's why Venom turns all King Von on us when we snatch his stone. So now let's get into the fight.
Okay, at least his face is done.
You want to join us? We know it.
Thank goodness for the anti-symbiote stuff. Okay, second phase done.
It'll be over soon.
Peter really does not want to kill him. I don't want him to die either.
What you do to me?
Or I don't want him to die. I think I said I don't want him to die by accident. Let me just shut the hell up.
The meteorite. You took it from us.
What? Oh, wings. Because of course. This is why Shadow the Hedgehog versus Venom is a popular matchup now.
I think the goo aliens are mad we took their stuff.
Yeah, well, they started it.
Jeez, MJ.
Let's get this to the accelerator.
MJ, you hearing that?
Is Peter unconscious? Safe bet that he is. Oh, so do I fight Venom with Miles now? I hope I do. Because it would make for a great final boss sequence. Because imagine a final boss of Spider-Man 2. You get to play as Peter and Miles. And I don't even fight the final boss as both characters.
Let's just get him out of here.
First two phases were Peter, second two are going to be Miles. Miles probably going to finish the job. Yeah, Peter is knocked out. He's unconscious. But this nigga is just... He could just fly.
I've got him. Go!
This nigga's just a vampire. Oh yeah, we're fighting him with Miles. So, how?
When the hell did he get wings?
You're not getting.
Peter doesn't need you anymore. He has us now.
Oh no, he's merging with it. Final fight, bro. Let's do this.
At this point, we've successfully defeated Venom, and unfortunately, Harry dies. Except, no, he doesn't. That's cool, right? No, yeah, that's a great thing. Norman doesn't agree, and he then crashes out on us for saving his kid. The third Spider-Man title gets teased, and now we're into the post game. So, we finally finished the game. Yep, we're getting to that point in the game where I said previously in the video that once we finish the story, we're basically going to wrap it up and just pretty much lightning around all of the trophies that are remaining in the game. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. Only a couple more minutes left, and then we're out of here. The first thing we do is tackle the last of the Hunter hideouts within New York. It gives us more information about Kraven and also gives us the resourceful trophy.
I said that I might not get it, but just in case. It was a good call to record that.
What is mine? Vlad sounds like a chip off the old block.
Ha.
Hope he takes the long way here.
Oh yeah, better clear out more bases. Don't want any welcome parties for him.
True, true, true.
Hunters are gone and the drones are grounded. They're pretty good at this.
The next thing we do is tackle the Brooklyn Vision side quest to get another trophy. These side quests include saving the principal from a hostage situation, rescuing a kidnapped mascot from some sore losers, and most egregious of all, we helped a boy propose to his boyfriend for homecoming. Honestly, this quest is only annoying because dude says this.
Oh, maybe you should call yourself the Great Electric Spider.
Like, I don't know. And then there was also the part where his boyfriend apparently couldn't tell that he was trying to say homecoming when the screen glitched out. And honestly, like, this quest was portrayed so like poorly, and damn, I hated this so much. I'm gonna stop complaining and continue the game. Here's a trophy. For the next thing we do in our platinum journey is we get the remainder of Sandman's memory crystals. After collecting them all, he calls us and asks Spider-Man to give the crystals to his daughter. And as a reward, we get the trophy, Grains of Sand.
Expected that. That was a very beautiful story.
Throughout this adventure, the Hunters had secret bases hidden around the city. With taking down the bases, we learn about Kraven and his family. And once we get to the final base, we find out that the Chameleon is actually Kraven's brother, and is probably going to be in Spider-Man 3.
I will do what you could not.
And most importantly, we get a new trophy. Next we go for the trophies relating to the Mysteriums. After dealing with the last one, we fight Mysterio. But not really. See, he wasn't exactly being controlled by Quentin Beck as per usual. But it was actually Beck's associates. I forgot their names. But they kidnapped Beck to get money, I think. Who cares? We got a new suit and a trophy for our endeavor. With collecting all of the Prowler statues, we get a cutscene with Aaron Davis moving in closer to Miles, also giving us a new trophy for the collection.
There you go. That's another trophy in the hatch.
I don't know. Now here's something that I've never mentioned at all in the process of making this video. So it turns out I actually did mention this previously in the video, but I forgot that in the process of recording this, and I'm not very smart sometimes. But anyways, continue watching. But throughout the adventure, we've been collecting these spider bots, right? And as I've mentioned previously, and as you're seeing now, completing a miscellaneous task does grant us a trophy. And these spider bots were that miscellaneous task that give us this cutscene and this trophy. So yeah, there you go. See, there's a different trophy type we can get where we have to defeat a certain amount of enemies, or in this case, stealthily take down 25 enemies from the web line. We also get ourselves a new trophy by defeating 25 enemies in surge mode. We also get a trophy for not being good at being Spider-Man.
Real quick, let me just.
I cleared out the foundation.
Wow, that was so sloppy. Like, that was ugly. I didn't even crash. Hold on, I'm gonna do it again properly. There we go.
Well, here we are, the final stretch of the game, or no, the final stretch of the video. Yeah, because the rest of these trophies I haven't recorded, so I'm just gonna lightning round them so you know we can get through this quickly. And obviously, I have my list here. So, the remaining trophies we have left to collect are Antidote. We get that one for defeating a symbiote that is under the effects of the anti-venom status. New York, New York. We got that one for completing all of the photo ops. We got Soar. Using only the wing webs, we glided from the financial district all the way to Astoria. By finding the science trophy that Miles and Finn won together, we got the Just Let Go trophy. Taking a little bit of a break, we got the home run trophy for running around the base of the Big Apple Baller Stadium. As Miles, using reverse flux to pull in 6 or more enemies together simultaneously will give us the Overdrive trophy. We get the Hang 10 trophy for performing 30 air tricks in a row without touching the ground. By getting all of Spider-Man's suit tech upgrades, we get Fully Loaded. By completing the quest No Escape, we get the trophy Another Way. For defeating 100 enemies with the spider arm abilities, we got the Armed and Dangerous trophy. For defeating 100 enemies with the Evolved Venom abilities, we got Evolve. For completing all the Emily May Foundation experiments, we got the trophy known as Foundational. For completing all of the Hunter bases, we get the Seek and Destroy trophy. We get Exterminator by completing all of the symbiote nests. We get the trophy Crimson Hour after completing the quest It Was Meant for Me.
Wanted that train derailed.
By reaching the max level, we get the trophy Amazing. We get the trophy to the max for purchasing all gadget upgrades. And for reading the main story of the game, we get the trophy Heal the World. We got the trophy You Know What to Do for visiting Aunt May's grave. We get Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man for completing all of the FNSM requests. That is a mouthful to say. We get the Kitted Out trophy for purchasing all suits. For completing all districts 100%, we get the trophy Superior. And that ends off our trophy run with Dedicated as our platinum trophy for Spider-Man 2. And for our final bonus trophy, we get a trophy for completing New Game Plus. Once more with Feeling. And yep, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this type of content, and if you want to see more, definitely let me know what games I should try to platinum next. Stay tuned, because in the near future I will be uploading a new playthrough to the channel of a game that has yet to ever even be mentioned, but it's a game franchise that I do hold near and dear to my heart. So on that note, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Stay happy, people. Dang, I haven't said that in a while.